I stayed in a parking lot last night. Luckily I have something just for this occasion. A rain jacket. So yeah, I think we'll go outside, go for a little walk. Ideally, if I can, I'd like to start my mornings with a walk, so yeah. Just throw these inside quick here. It's coming down pretty hard. I don't know how long I'll stay out here. I just came up to the pier here. Pretty cool, actually. Okay. Oh, it's just not a cozy rain. Ugh. I could honestly just sit in the camper all day. I don't know, it's not a nice day. It's one of those days where it'd be cozier just to sit inside the camper, but not right now. I have other stuff I have to go get done. Still kind of don't feel like leaving, but I think my time on the island's starting to come to an end. I have a bunch of projects I have to get done in the camper, so I have to start making my way back over to my parents' place and see them for Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving, which is in October. I should have the truck running. Wait to start. None of that today. Yeah. Okay. So I'm definitely thinking this is my last week on the island, if I make it that. I might just do my 2 days over by Cumberland and do my mountain biking, and then I think I might hightail it off of here. I need to start looking at heading in a certain direction, but don't worry, we're gonna have plenty of adventures on the way there, and that's also why I want to leave earlier too. And I'm kind of looking at, on another note too, because I am sad to leave here, but I'm also excited because it's now off season, so there's going to be a lot less people everywhere, and that's going to be super nice. I think it'll be a really good trip back, and whether I end up driving all the way back out here after, who knows? Still haven't decided that one. But okay, let's get going. We are at Costco. What do you do at Costco? You get propane and also bulk stuff. So that's what I'm doing today. Just going to go in, get some granola bars, stuff like that. But otherwise, I restock mostly at the Walmart in Campbell River. So I'm pretty good on stuff, but it's just nice to actually be able to get cheap propane. Okay. Feels good to be sore again. Like, as weird as that sounds, I had a workout yesterday. It's been like 2 weeks since my last one, and they're so far apart now that I'm actually noticing myself being sore after, where when I was going every single day, you were sore, but you weren't, but your recovery was much quicker. Now my recovery's been not as great. So, I don't know. I'm gonna go for another one today. Just because whenever I'm able to, I go. But I'm honestly tired. I can't, yeah. I didn't have a great sleep. That spot that I stayed at last night, I couldn't, yeah, I didn't get a good sleep. That's my one thing, is people talk about like street parking and stuff like that. I hate street parking. I hate anything to do with like stuff like that. I like parking lots usually, but usually if I can find a level spot. There, I wasn't sure if I was really allowed to stay the night there. I kind of just parked there and then I went to the back, so I was stealth camping. But doing anything like that, it kind of, it's not the greatest. I don't really have the best window covers. I just have these blinds. That's something I do want to get made. That's something I do want to make, is some window coverings. So when I do something like that, I can turn all the lights on still inside. Even a parking lot that looks like it's super flat, usually it has some sort of drainage to it. So it's not actually, and it's not like I can go put leveling blocks outside and try to level everything. It's weird how much that bothers me, just not being level. And then it doesn't help that the last week I spent out beside the ocean and it was quiet every night other than the sound of the waves. So of course I'm here now and I hear traffic going by and everything like that, and it's like, oh, this is exhausting. Yeah, I've never been a person to have hard sleeps, but that was definitely not the easiest one. And I think that just comes with this lifestyle, is some days you're just not going to have the greatest sleeps. And you have to accept that. You could also be living in an apartment and getting used to that train that always goes by, or listening to vehicles go by. No matter where you live, like, at least I have the choice to move. I think I need Caesar dressing. Huh. Okay, we are set. It smells so nice after a rain. There's nothing better than that. After workout, just feels so good. Oh. Okay. This bad boy right in there. Pop up with one hand. Yeah. So I'm going to dork out a little bit and kind of just talked about my gym routine and everything like that, and how it's been affected living on the road. So the last 4 months I have been traveling. So I lucked out when I left my work. Before I left, they had a health and wellness program and it was up to $1,000. So I basically took all that money and threw it at my gym and said, that should cover me for a while. And they just keep dipping out of that. So every Anytime Fitness I go to, it's basically, my subscription is covered for probably about the next year and a half. They're not cheap. Anytime Fitness is probably the more expensive one, but it's also the one that you'll find in like just about every small little town or anything like that. Like around Alberta, it's very easy to find an Anytime Fitness. BC has been a little bit harder, but not that much harder. Most places will have it. Some places will shock you when they have it. On the island here, it's been absolutely awesome. There's any of the major places until right up until Campbell River, they have an Anytime Fitness. Now, all of them aren't to the same standard. If you're someone that's just looking for a shower, yeah, they all have showers. You'll be good. But if you're someone just that actually wants a good workout, some of them aren't the greatest and they're very busy. And I think that has a lot to do with just rent costs in certain places. This one in Courtney I was just at is absolutely awesome. It's a beautiful building and all the equipment's like really new. Where I've been to the one in Campbell River was very small. And they did have quite a bit of equipment and you could still get a workout in. Like, it's not that hard. But you could definitely tell it wasn't up to the standards of like what other ones were. Then there's places like where I'm from, Whitecourt, Alberta. And that Anytime Fitness, to me, is probably one of the best ones I've been in. Like, equipment-wise, they have like, it ticks all the boxes. It's an awesome place. And also the one in, there's been a few that I've been to. Like, I think my favorite one that I've ever been to is Cranbrook. That was the biggest one I've ever been to. And they had so much equipment. It was an awesome place. Just an awesome all-around gym. I should do a review of all the gyms I've been to. My most difficult part is whenever I'm in one of these places and if I'm staying for, like yesterday I hit the gym in Campbell River. I came down to here and I knew I was going to the Costco. So I was like, okay, I can hit the gym. So I went to the gym and did that. And tomorrow I'm going mountain biking. So that'll be my physical activity for then. So I won't feel too bad about missing it. But if I'm within like 20 minutes of it and it's not too big of a burden for me, yeah, I'm gonna go. In the last 6 years, I have been the kind of person that's went to the gym basically 5 days a week, and I didn't miss a day. I was wake up at 4 a.m., go to the gym, get my workout in, go to work. After that, go for a walk. Like, just lots of physical activity. Going for the walk, I don't really call that for physical activity. That's more for just mental clarity. I'm a big walker. I'm an avid stepper. And this is going to sound crazy, but a lot of times in more urban areas or somewhere that's a little bit more populated, because I like to have headphones in. So when I'm camped out at one of these spots there, it's I can only have one headphone in. It's hard for me to like zone out and get into kind of a trance and like just think. So I don't get as much walking as I'd like to. I gotta open a window. It's starting to steam up in here. Back to what I was saying. When I'm out in remote areas like that, I have to have my head on a swivel. So it's not as much of a comfortable walk as I'd like it to be. And when I'm hiking, I just don't put headphones in. And I can zone out when I'm doing that, and that's also why I love hiking. But 90% of the time when you're on those trails and stuff, you're meeting other people. There's other people out there. When I'm out and I'm going down a logging road or something, it's usually just me, and it gets a little eerie, a little freaky. I'm not gonna lie about that. It does bother me a little bit. Just something to think about if you're getting into this lifestyle and you like to go to the gym, work out, and everything. It is harder. It's a lot harder, especially if you're traveling. But if you're living in one place, I would say if you can get a routine going, your fitness is going to go up, because this lifestyle and going to the gym, I find just fits one in one. For one, your water in your camper is going to last longer because, well, you'll be able to shower every morning at the gym. You're going to actually want to go to the gym on weekends because you can get a shower in. So you go in the morning and get a workout in, get a shower in, feels that much better. And then, yeah, it's pretty incredible for that. That is a big thing for me. Wherever I go to stay for the winter, I want to be near a gym. Whether I have to get another membership or what, but I have to be near a gym. That's just me. It's a part of me now. Like, I'm definitely not someone who dreads going to the gym. I get excited about it. I love it. It's top 5 things to do is go to the gym. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go show you guys something cool. I was looking at Google Maps and I seen something about shipwrecks. So let's go check that out. Cool area. You can actually see the shipwrecks from here, but I'll see if we can get a little bit closer. I just think to myself, I'm like, you know, at some point these houses were probably, it was probably like reasonably priced, and now you look at them and you're like, yeah, there's no way I can afford that. Kind of curious to look and see, but, and like you can tell they're older too, because the yards and everything, they're all massive yards. So most new houses, they don't build them like that. You'll get like a little tiny yard and that's about it. Yeah, guys, check it out. So I think when the tide is out, you can get a lot closer to them. That's what the pictures looked like. Obviously the tide's in right now. I think it's on its way out, but yeah, you can't really get that close to them right now. But they are there. If you're ever in the Comox Valley and you want to come see these, it's not that hard to find on Google Maps. Just look up shipwrecks. I don't know any history about them or like why they're there. They just kind of are. And you think that spot that I pulled up to, they'd have something saying something about it, but of course not. They got information boards about bugs in the area, but that's about it. Are these just shells? Looks like it. Oh yeah, these are all shells. So crazy. It's an unreal place. Okay, so far I'm like pretty in love with this walking trail. I could totally live here. Yeah, this is Royston. I don't know if it's like a hamlet or what, but yeah. Name of the place is Royston. I didn't even realize this was here. Huh. Oh.
Actual shipwreck. Oh, there's so much water here. Is this dumb? This might be dumb. I don't know. So I think that hole there is what started it all. And then they were just like, that's just too much, and they just parked it here. And yeah, that's what happened. This is kind of cool. So weird. That's like, yeah. Whatever caused all these wrecks in here? Must just be, I don't know. So weird. Oh, that's a big spider. It's his boat now. That's what happened. The spider got on there. Wasn't having any part of it anymore. Oh. Okay, guys. I think we're gonna go find somewhere to park for the night, preferably in Cumberland, because I want to go biking tomorrow. That was a super awesome trail, though. I like the ones that are so long that you keep walking on them, and well, you feel like you could just keep going and going and going, and the trail's never ending. I love those. I love when I can just keep walking, but especially through something so beautiful as that, like just that little area. I just loved it so much. But anyways, let's get going. Well, that was not fun at all. But I spent the last hour driving out to a spot that I thought I could stay the night, because I did once before, but it's now an active gun range. So I probably shouldn't stay there. There's signs everywhere saying do not enter and stuff. So I came back to this spot. It's on basically the side of a road. I don't like staying on the side of roads for obvious reasons. If someone's gonna hit you, it's probably on the side of a road, sideswiping you or something like that. So I usually don't like staying in spots like this, but I don't know. In better news, it is like right beside the trailhead, so I got that going for me. Other than that, that's about the only good thing about it. It's not really level. I'm slanting this way, so I don't know. It's better than my head going down forward. That's how I was last night, and I hated that. I could have slept on this side, but I didn't think of that at the time. I am so tired, though. I'm ready for just sleep. But I'm also kind of hungry too, so let's make something. I think the worst part is too, I came out to this spot first, and for some reason I just thought, nah, this spot kind of sucks. So I really thought I could find a better one, but I couldn't. Probably just have to wake up earlier and kind of leave this spot, but that's fine. I'm going to go up to the parking lot anyways, because I need to wash my bike before I can go ride it. So we've been going on a lot of back roads lately, so need to deal with that. I feel like that whole ordeal of just looking for a spot to camp, that can be stressful at times. I don't know. It's not bad when you just want to park somewhere along a street or something, because then you just find a place, kind of pull over. But when you're trying to find somewhere
more secluded and quiet, then that's a bit harder. I don't know. That's just my thinkings. And you guys thought I was making tacos again, didn't you? No. We're making nachos. Ugh. So, I'll wait for that to cook. Maybe I'll bring up what do I think of like stealth camping or anything like that. And for the most part, I don't do it that often. I really just stay at where I'm supposed to, which hasn't been really that hard for the last little while. I feel like sleeping on the side street here, it's not even a side street, it's just on the side of the road here. Down the road just before the corner, there is some no camping signs and stuff, but right here, it's cool. There's no sign saying that you can't park here. There's no sign saying that's 24-hour parking either, but it's, yeah. I feel like the worst thing they're going to do is just come knock on the door and say, can you move please? And I'll just go, oh, okay, and move. They'd literally have to have someone complain about it. And I don't think anyone's going to complain. I don't know. For the most part, I'm not too concerned about it. What I get more concerned about is like parking on these side streets and then I'm like in the open, a car hitting me or someone walking by and just seeing the bike and then like I really couldn't care less if they knew I was in here. Now obviously I do keep my blinds closed and I do try not to turn all my lights on or put the stairs down just because I don't want to attract attention to myself if I'm not supposed to be here. But for the most part, I don't think anyone really cares. Everyone's got their own lives going on. They got their own, well, yeah, they got their own stuff going on. They don't care. They're going to be like, oh, cool, that's a nice northern light. Guy's living in it. That's awesome. Or, hey, he must be going biking tomorrow because he has a bike on the back of his camper. So he's probably just camping here so he can get a head start on it. Like, no one cares. I'm definitely not the only person that's ever done this. So, yeah. Like, if there's houses, you probably are more likely to get a knock or a call or something. And I think the most part where this does become a problem is the hot spots where it starts becoming like a lot of people are showing up and doing it. Like I was in Whistler and that place is really, 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 really strict because I literally pulled up, parked on a side street because I couldn't get parking near the laundromat. And this is middle of the day, like noon. I put my stairs down, went and grabbed all my laundry, went to the laundromat, started doing laundry there. And then usually what I do is I just go back to the camper, edit, hang out, do whatever. Within 10 minutes of sitting in the camper waiting for my laundry to get done, peace officer shows up and basically starts saying, I can't sleep here, you can't do this. He tells me where I can go, get out of town just to go for somewhere. He says there's a whole community of us over on this one side of town and there's another one over here. He was nice and everything, but I felt very much like move along. And as soon as he seen that I was from Alberta, he's like, oh, let me tell you how it is. And I was like, okay. But yeah, I don't know. He was nice. Don't get me wrong. He was very nice, but you definitely had a bit of that scene in Rambo where the cop starts walking Rambo out. It was like, hey, can you get out of here? You're bringing the property value down. And it was like, okay. But it was just, yeah, someone did call in. So literally me being parked there for about 15 minutes and someone was like, no, not happening. So I don't know. And it wasn't even in front of someone's house. It was like on a main drag and then there's like subdivisions going off of it. And I parked kind of beside someone's house, not obviously in front of it, but there was like a spot where I could park there. And yeah, just in seconds, cops there. Like any of those resort towns, I just don't even bother. It's like, why? You're just going to get hassled.
Let's see how this turned out. Ooh, don't burn the... Oh, that looks good. Look at that. Yes. I'm eating nachos tonight. Cool. All right, I'm going to devour this. Well, not all of it, but a part of it. I totally went outside and like got my water bottle, but I was also like, hey, now I can see how much light that these blinds actually block. They don't. Like, it's better than not having them, but it's pretty obvious. I definitely need to do something about that. I need to get some sort of window covers or something, just to make it so it's not so obvious. But anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I'm just parked up here. Hopefully I don't get a knock tonight and kicked out from here. I don't think I will. I think I'm in an okay spot. And I think if anyone was going to come by, it would have been by now. So we'll see. Oh, someone's launching fireworks. Well, the cops aren't going to be worried about me tonight, at least. Because that sounds like it's in the middle of town. Either or, the cops got more to deal with than me. So I don't even need window covers. Just need a diversion. That's real stealth camping. So yeah, a tip to leave you guys with. If you're worried about stealth camping, create a diversion and then go stealth camping. That'll throw them right off your tail. Okay, guys, it was an awesome day with you. Really glad we got to go. I don't even know what to call this video. I think it's more of a day in the life. I kind of call it like a reset day because I'm running around just getting supplies together for the next little bit and just getting stocked up on everything. Well, actually, it took me like 2 days because yesterday I was at Walmart and I got fuel, and dumped the tanks. I'm also glad I got to go to the gym today. That was really nice. But alright, guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. And I can't wait to take you with me on the next one. Later.